there, today I'm going to be showing you 5 new cold lunchbox ideas. These lunches are seriously perfect for yourself, or you can make them for your kids. They are that good. But anyways, I really hope you enjoy it, and let's go get to cooking. This extremely simple Greek tortellini pasta salad is going to kick us off today. So to my pot of boiling water, I'm adding about 12 ounces of this cheese tortellini. I cooked it according to the package directions, and then once it was through cooking, I brought it over to my strainer and I'm just straining it over the sink at this point. And then you do want your tortellini to be completely cooled down, so I'm just helping it cool down with some cold water at this point. Now this step is optional, but I am cutting up 2 chicken breasts that I seasoned generously, or you could use a rotisserie chicken for this recipe or not use chicken at all, whatever you want to make this pasta salad your own. So after I was finished with that, I'm going to cut up 1/4 cup of marinated artichoke hearts, 1/2 of a purple onion, 2 cups of cherry tomatoes, and then 1 English cucumber. Over to this large bowl, I'm adding my tortellini that is now completely cooled down, along with a can of sliced drained black olives, and then the veggies that we cut up earlier. I do want to mention, if there's any of these veggies or any of these ingredients that you don't particularly care for, this is the nice part about this pasta salad is you can make it your own. You could add more veggies, less veggies, really add whatever you want. So after I added in my veggies, I added in our cooked chicken along with 1/3 cup of feta cheese, and then 1/2 cup of this roasted garlic vinaigrette dressing. I'm going to give this a really good stir and then let this marinate in my fridge for at least an hour. Another thing that's super duper nice about this pasta salad is if you have a really busy day at work or school the next day, all you really have to do is make this pasta salad the night before, and then in the morning time it's completely chilled and ready to go, so you just have to put it in your lunch container. So that's really nice. I really like to do that with this pasta salad. And then to go along with the pasta salad, I'm doing a little bit of grapes and a sliced apple. And then I do want to let you know all the lunch containers that I'm using along with the Lunchbox. I will try to link in my Amazon store for you just in case you want to check any of them out. I'm also adding a Chobani flip. This is the hazelnut flavor. It's really good. I really like it. Everybody in my family enjoys it. And then one of these Cheez-It grips. I haven't had these in so long, but they're pretty tasty. Now we're making a total favorite in my home, a croissant sandwich. I love making these croissant sandwiches just because it's an easy way to get away from the boring, regular bread type of sandwich, and they're so good. In my opinion, croissants are so unbelievably flavorful. Even my little daughter loves them. So after I cut my croissant open, I'm just slicing my tomatoes, and then I'm adding a slice of Swiss cheese in there. I'm putting my mayonnaise on the Swiss cheese, and then putting ham on top of the mayonnaise, just like this. I'm using Black Forest ham. The reason I'm doing that with the mayonnaise is just so that the croissant doesn't get soggy. I like to do this whenever I make sandwiches. It's a little trick. I definitely suggest doing that. But after I placed the tomatoes and the lettuce on my sandwich, it was time to go in my lunchbox. So I placed it right in there. It fit perfectly. And then I also added in this little lunchbox container applesauce along with honey barbecue Fritos. Another item that we are tossing into this lunch for today is carrots and ranch. My daughter has been loving carrots and ranch recently, so I have this nifty little container. It's like a container separator, so on the bottom part of the container, I'm adding my baby carrots, and then this top part right here, I'm adding a little bit of ranch in there, so it is completely separated, so when lunch time comes, all you have to do is take the top part off like this, and then dip your carrots in it. It is so easy. I also like to use this container for yogurt parfaits. It makes it really simple. Of course, we do need to add a couple more treats to go into our lunchbox. So the first being one of these Grips chocolate chip cookies and a chewy granola bar, and that is this lunch. Now we're making one of my husband's all-time favorite things ever, these buffalo chicken wraps. He could eat them over and over again. So into this bowl, I have my chicken. To the chicken, I added about 1/3 cup of buffalo sauce. I did just cook my chicken up in the Instant Pot and then shred it from there, or you could use part of a rotisserie chicken, whatever you prefer. Just make sure you stir this really well to get the sauce coated on the chicken. So now onto my plate right here, I have a big burrito-sized tortilla, and then I added the chicken that we just made up right in the center of the tortilla. Next, add your shredded lettuce, shredded cheese, and then shredded carrots. On the very top, I added a drizzle of ranch dressing, and then I folded this up to the best of my ability. If you're a buffalo chicken fan, you need to try these wraps. They are unbelievably easy to throw together and they are delicious. So I served them with a little bit of trail mix on the side and 2 sun gold kiwis that I cut up into smaller pieces. I went ahead and tossed this into the lunchbox, and then I also served it with these bugles. I haven't bought bugles in such a long time. I used to always buy them on road trips, but they really are pretty good. Now we're making this barbecue chicken salad. It is full of protein and it's delicious. So to begin, we are going to clean and cut up our veggies. I'm using romaine lettuce for the lettuce, but you could use any type of lettuce you like. I used 1 tomato and then I had a little bit of broccoli on hand, so I went ahead and chopped that up. This is the salad container that I'm using today. My mom got it for me years and years ago. It really is great to make salads in just because on the bottom part right here, this is where you put your lettuce. So I'm throwing my lettuce in there. And then the top part, you're going to add all of your toppings. So nothing really touches, which is really nice just because when it comes to be lunchtime, you could throw everything into the bottom salad part and then it is great. So on another part of the top section, I'm adding a little bit of cheese, and then this is the chicken I'm using today. It's this pre-cooked rotisserie seasoned chicken. It is really, really good, so I'm just cutting it up into smaller pieces, and then I'm going to toss it right into my salad container. To amp up typical ranch dressing, we're going to be making kind of like a barbecue ranch dressing. So into this little dressing container, I'm putting a small amount of ranch in there, and then I'm putting a little bit of this Sweet Baby Ray's in there, and then I'm going to stir it up, and then you kind of have like a barbecue ranch dressing. It is really good. You gotta trust me. You could make this salad in the morning in absolutely no time at all. I served it with one of these oats and honey bars, and that is this lunch. Now we're making this snacky type of lunch, and I am going to show you a little trick that I absolutely love doing for packed lunches. I buy one of these quick and easy type of sides. Today I'm doing this chicken flavor rice and pasta blend. I cook it according to the package directions, and then I let it cool down completely, and then I place it into my lunchbox. We think it tastes just as good cool as it does warm, and there you go. You have an extremely delicious, flavorful side dish that you could pack in your lunchbox. This rice comes together in seriously no time at all. It's great, but while I have that cooking away, I'm going to start on our ham and cheese roll-ups. I have 4 slices of ham right here. I'm adding 4 slices of Swiss cheese in the middle, and then turkey on the very top. After I rolled them up, I cut them into smaller pieces. This is a really great lower carb, higher protein lunch option. Here's what our cooked rice looks like. This could easily go for about 3 different side dishes for lunch, and that box of rice was only about $1, so it's extremely budget friendly. Another thing that we are going to be packing into this lunchbox are apples and peanut butter. So I have my sliced apples right here. I'm placing them on the bottom of my container. I do know that sliced apples tend to get brown sometimes in lunches, so if you want to help prevent that, all you have to do is squeeze a little bit of lemon juice over the top of the apples, and that should work. I put the peanut butter over the top and then put the lid on top of that, and there you go. You have simple apples and peanut butter. I tossed everything into my lunchbox. I also added Doritos and 2 Baby Bell cheeses. I hope you found a lunch for yourself today, and I have so many more videos like this on my channel, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any more in the future. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.